Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you for joining me again. Bendigo Golden Mile Day. Can't wait for this card. It's going to be an absolute cracker. A couple I'm very, very keen on. The listed Golden Mile being the feature, and of course the listed Bendigo. Again, there's a couple of good races to be looking forward to, and I can't wait for this card. It's going to be an absolute cracker. So let's get into the preview and find the winners on what is a great card. Open card, but hopefully we can still find some winners. Let's find them. Race number 1 at Bendigo is a benchmark 78 over the 2,400 metres, and I'm with Divus Romulus on top, and I'm quite keen on this horse to open proceedings here. His last 2 wins have been impressive. Race fitness on its side. Lightest race horse in the field. Barrier 11 doesn't give me a lot of confidence. He's going to be right back, but that doesn't mean anything. He's rounded them up his past 2 starts. Johnny Allen, a good headstrong rider, can get him going from the about 600 metres and prove hard to beat, running them down. With the 54.5 makes it a bit easier, and it has been well backed into 270. Prismatic had a recent hurdle trial over the jumps and could be leading up to Warrnambool, but I think can still run well here. $15 is the odds. Vividale was beaten by Divus Romulus last start, and that horse gets a half a kilo advantage on that horse, so can't see it beating him, but can run well. And Samuel Langhorne can run well, city class as well. But Divus Romulus in the first, he's the one on the way up, and I think he's going to be taking a fair bit of beating here. $20 the win in the first. Race number 2 at Bendigo is the Vobis Gold Rush over the 1,000 metres, and Bold Bastille. What price will she start? She's $1.25 on currently the current markets, and to be quite honest with you, they're not going to beat it. She's an absolute moral. And I can say that now because the only horse I thought could beat it was Cosmic Ride, and it's out now, being replaced in second by Herostar. But look, she'll find the front, she'll prove hard to run down, she's a better horse than this grade, she's better than them here, and I just think she'll win. But you're not getting a price to do it, and like the slide says, it's one for the thrill seeker, so I can't possibly get involved, but it's going to be in the last week's winners next week, because this horse will just win. Herostar was good winning in Adelaide in a listed race. War Cancel, Kenrua, and Toronos for 4th. The Bold Bastille, it's all about her here in the Gold Rush. Race number 3 at Bendigo is a benchmark 70 over the 1,300 metres, and I think that Electric Impulse can take a fair bit of beating here. It's been absolutely outstanding form its last couple of preparations, only having short preparations. Third, behind some pretty smart horses, and then won dominantly at Bendigo. Then went to Sandown and absolutely trotted in, beating Vasilia and Awapuni Princess, where Vasilia was up on speed, and Electric Impulse had to give her a start, but gave her a beating as well by 1.3 lengths. They went to Flemington over the 1,200 metres. Last time it was first up over 1,200 metres and bowled it in. Did have the lightweight that day, so that's the query. It's got to carry the big weight here. Bo gets Ryan Houston's claim, which will help, and does draw well in barrier number 3, and at $5, I think it run really well. Big Bruise over the odds at $21. It was hard. I think back to a track it'll love in Bendigo as it'll improve its chances. First up, Presser, Ken Roy, and Intrepid Eagle for 4th. But I'm with Electric Impulse in race 3 at Bendigo. I'm keen. 25 the win. Race number 4 at Bendigo is a benchmark 70 over the 1,600 metres, and I've got Tommy on top, and I think this horse is hard to beat. I'm really surprised it's $8.50. It's been well backed already in from $11 to the $8.50. Barrier 15, obviously an awkward draw and a big weight, 62.5, but Henry Coffey aboard. Wouldn't be surprised at all if he shot him out from that draw and went straight to the front. With no natural speed horses in the race, with a lot of horses in this race are going to get back. Nearly every horse in the race gets back, bar maybe North Channel. Caesar goes forward, Van Roy can go forward, but that's all. And I seriously think Tommy could find the front easy, and if they find the front, it could be Catch Me If You Can, because, look, he'll be better off in the Warrnambool Cup, which is where he's heading, but I think he's going to take a bit of beating here. And at $8.50, I'm happy to have him on top. Coco Sun, the obvious one, stakes class horse, was very good winning first up and has no weight here. Golden State Warrior could just blow them away here. Very good first run off the plane, and Sun's also the good run in for 4th. But Tommy for mine, race 4, Bendigo, 15 the win. Catch Me If You Can technique. Race number 5 at Bendigo is a 3-year-old handicap over the 1,100 metres, and I'm with Moby Dick on top, and this is my best bet of the day. I am supremely confident on this horse to be scoring here. 2 from 2, done it so effortlessly, and this is a smart gelding, this one. I think he's going to take a lot of beating here. Barrier number 3 finally draws a good barrier to settle closer. With the 54 kilos dropped significantly in weight from last start. Look, he might get a better price on the day, but I don't think so. He's going to absolutely wallop them here. And like I say, I'm very confident. Extremely rowdy trial while leading into this. And was in good form before it went for a spell in its maiden preparation. She's all shenanigans and Skybird are the proven 2 in the race. That they both had to carry weight. And She's all shenanigans draws wide. And Skybird's got to carry the weight from a wide draw first up. So happy to be with Moby Dick in race 5. Made best bet of the day. 40 the win. Race number 6 at Bendigo is a benchmark 84 over the 1100 metres, and I'm with End Assembly on top for the Peter Mooley Kath Coleman combination. From barrier 15, Linda Meach aboard. There's only one place they're going to be with that booking. Up on speed. Don't know if they're going to be able to cross Philosopher for the lead, but I think if End Assembly can just sit outside of Philosopher, have first crack at the top of the straight. Casablanca will have to do too much work to get to End Assembly, and End Assembly kicks away and wins, and that's what I'm hoping for here. So that's why I've got him on top. Philosopher, a clear second pick, will be up on speed for a long way, and we know what he likes to do, get out and run. 1100 metres might be the quick, he prefers something a bit shorter. Casablanca, to mine, he's more of a 1400 metre horse than a 1200 metre horse, but he can still run well, but I'm taking him on. And Boldino, I thought, could run really well in for 4th. But End Assembly, I just think is the class horse of this field and will prove it here. $18 the win in race 6. Race number 7 at Bendigo is the Bendigo Gold Bracelet over the 1400 metres and a past winner looking to win it again, and I think she will. Sirileo miss on top for mine. Jamie Mott's got to carry, has to lump the weight with the mare of 60 kilos. But from the outside draw, I think she'll be up on speed. Again, race no speed by Ballet Riche. And maybe Fire Event from the outside draw coming over. But I think that Sirileo can run them into the turf. She's the best horse in the race. She needs to be ridden up on speed to show her best. And at 650, I really think she could even be 10% off a best and still thrash this field. She's clearly the best horse in it, and I think she'll win it again. Papillon Club was very good in its resuming run. Second up, better scenario here, but what barrier means it'll go back, though, is a good horse. Ballet Riche will be up on speed with Sirileo Miss, and Lady Jones will be charging home with Papillon Club. But I'm with Sirileo Miss to bounce back off a year break and win it again. 25 the win. Race number 8 at Bendigo is the listed Bendigo Guineas over the 1400 metres, and I'm with Roll On High and Sunshine in my pocket. I've got them both on top, but there's not a lot between the two of them, but I've gone with Roll On High narrowly because I just look at its form and think you're the best horse in the race, you're the best in it. And with its form, obviously, Group 1 in Sydney first. Oh, little disappointing last start, though. Moonee Valley probably wasn't its track. Bigger track, back to a spacious track like Bendigo. They call it the Nursery of Champions for a reason, and this horse is a good horse, and I think he'll prove it here. Sunshine in my pocket has to come up in grade, though. He's 3 from 3 undefeated, and is the X factor in the race. Dubinenko can run well, and he's over the odds. First start for the Hayes boys at $16, and Sassy Boom, 2 starts ago, was a Group 2 winner, $31. Doesn't seem the right price, but 40 the win Roll On High and 10 the win on Sunshine in my pocket in the listed at Bendigo Guineas. Race number 9 at Bendigo is the listed Bet365 Golden Mile over the 1600 metres, and I'm with Foxy Frida on top, and she's the one to beat in a 2-horse race between Foxy Frida and Golden Path, and that's what it sets up to be, in my opinion. But Foxy Frida for mine, third up, hard fit, loves Bendigo. Has won at this meeting at the past 2 years, won the gold brace at the past 2 years, dead heated 2 years ago with Sirileo Miss, and won it by a narrow margin last year. Now finds herself in the Golden Mile, 1600 metres, third up. Should prove hard to beat, and they choose to run here over Sydney from the wide draw, which she had in Sydney. So with that, Foxy Frida to prove too strong. Golden Path has a huge weight swing on, though he's only second up. Backram proved the first up win wasn't a fluke and ran really well last start, and the stable color, well, the same colours in Sir David. I think third up can run well, but Foxy Frida for mine in the Golden Mile, she'll win it. 20 the win. Race number 10 to finish today on Bendigo Golden Mile Day, and I am with Chorlton Lane on top, and he'll be winning the last. He's the best horse in it. Ethan Brown for Kieran Maher. Barrier number 8, the outside draw, doesn't worry me at all. I just think this horse is the best horse, most classy, and will be storming down the outside and claiming another win here. Hennessy Lad for second. I think Kinrell second up. Ballet, never leave him out. And Dashing, again, never leave him out, even though it's got barrier number 20. But quite simply, Chilton Lane, like Bold Bastille, clearly the one to beat. And I think can prove hard to beat in the last $25 to win. And win quite impressively, I do feel. Thank you for watching my preview for Golden Monday. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week for, I think it's Vobis Day at Caulfield, if I'm not wrong. But thank you again for watching. Quite keen on a couple on this card, but hopefully you can bounce back off last week of having no winners at all, and have a couple on this card. And I had 5 winners 2 years ago and 3 winners last year, so it's been a good meeting to me over the years. So hopefully I can bounce back. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.